course we are. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Just trying to pull myself together here. Today, I don't know what we're going to do. We're probably going to just look at some coins. We're going to see if we can potentially identify some of the goodies we found in the last few streams. And that's kind of it for today. You know, we'll see what happens. I might even auction off a few things. We'll see what happens. We'll see what kind of mood everybody's in today. And I hope we are all doing well. Always a pleasure. Let's see who can... Mr. Stacky. What's going on, buddy? How are ya? I hope all is well. What is new and exciting in your world? I hope you're feeling better. I know last night was a little stressful. Oh, here's one. Oh, see, but it's hard to get it to show up, you bugger. Oh, dear. Come on. You're really going to start already, you cheeky bugger? Mr. AZ Coins, what's going on, buddy? How are ya? Buddy. I'm over here struggling with my silly USB thingy again. I was hoping to auction off a few things, but we got nada, man. This is brutal. Jack Goldman, what's going on, buddy? 1961 RPM, split upper serif and a split lower serif. We're trying to get it to show up. So my hopes for today's stream is to go through some of the goodies we found in the last few streams and see if we can figure out what they really are. You guys see that bottom split serif, right? It's nice and clear. And then you got this top one over here. I'll see if I can get that to show up. Mr. Jack. Yeah, you could kind of make it out there. That's all right. Well, guys, just to throw it out there, if anybody's interested in purchasing anything, please let me know. I'm sure we can work something out. If you guys are interested in the auction thing, we can do that as well. If there's anybody looking for some 90%, I'd be willing to let go of $10 face for $205 shipped. That includes shipping. Keep in mind that I am in Canada, so it might take a while to get to you. A while meaning anywhere between a week to 3 weeks. I send out invoices via Square. So if anybody's ever interested, you can pay with Visa, Google, MasterCard. There's a lot of different ways to pay. Mandy, what's going on? Thank you for joining us today. I'm just going over some of the goodies that we found in the last few streams, which there's a lot of. What's this one here? Oh, yeah, it's a double die reverse. Yeah, definitely a double die reverse. Oh, she got a little spot on her. I think that might be a little bit of a pain to look up. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, absolutely. All good. So, what are we up to tonight, guys? What's new and exciting? What's new in your world? Share with the junkie. I want to hear all about it. I've been working. I just got home not too long ago. The kids just got in from school. And here we are, just looking at goodies. We're going to try to attribute some of the things we found in the last little bit. And then we'll go from there, really. Alrighty, where's all the goodies? Oh, here's one of them. Check this out, guys. This is one of the ones that I believe is an RPM. Let's see if we can get it to show up a little bit nicer. Give me 1 second, please. Yeah, look at that, guys. So this RPM, which I believe is an RPM, is that little line right there. And that little bump right there, I believe, is part of it. So this plus this tells me RPM. And we're going to spend a little bit of time trying to see if we can figure out which one it is over at Copper Coins. So this is Copper Coins right here. 1 second. Alrighty, we're going to go down to the RPMs. And we're going to see if we can match this bad boy. Let's see who is next. Second page. Alrighty. These are all double dies. Let's see if we can get to the RPMs. Page 3. And there we go. Okay, so let's take another look to see what we're looking for in our RPM. So we're looking for that horizontal line and then a little nub at the bottom. So has anybody else been hunting anything? Any cool finds to share? I'd love to hear about them, guys. Do not stress about sharing your good finds. I am not a hater by any means. I genuinely get excited for you guys. I root for you. I hope you guys find some awesomeness. No, not that one. Ooh, that one looked very close. But you know what the problem is? That looks way lower than the one I have. So, can we do a side by side? Yeah, see how high mine is towards the top of the mint mark? So that is not it. But check this one out, guys. That looks very similar to this. Now, the only thing is I don't have any of this. But that being said, 1 second. Let's see. This is promising right here, 105. Let's look at the early die stage. Let's see if that comes up with anything. 1 second, beautiful people. So there is your early die stage RPM. And no, I can't say that mine looks like that because it doesn't. So we'll go over here. We will check out mid die stage. What does that look like? Oh, it's still okay. So it can't be that. We got 6 people in chat with 5 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Alrighty, let's check out. Oh, look at this. Now that looks very promising. So 1mm005. Let's see. Look at that. Booyah. Okay. So mint mark positioning. JC, what's going on? We're going to go through some of the coins that I found in the last few hunts. And we're going to see if we can identify what we got here. So just barely under the 9. All right, that lines up towards the back, but kind of goes a little, it doesn't go right here on the rim. It actually goes a little bit deeper, maybe halfway through the 9. Over here, this part right here lines up with the inside of that 6 pretty nicely. All right, let's check it out. We'll bring this screen back, but it is looking very ish. Alrighty, so we got that right there, just barely under the 9. Oh, let me get this over here. We got this right here about halfway through the 9. And then this outer, booyah, guys, look at that. We just matched that mint mark to this one. And without looking at any die markers, and just visual, the fact that it looks similar, we match that this is exactly where the other one is. So I think we're good for a positive ID there. Now, this one here has a die scratch, and I'm going to say towards the bottom of that loop on the 6 and towards that top point of the 4-ish. Alrighty, let's see if we got that. Give me a second, guys. I'm just looking up some info to see if we can identify what we have here. And I don't mean to ignore anybody. It's just, it's you know, it's the whole multitasking thing. Who else do we have? Hey, Donald, what's going on? How are you? Thank you for joining us today. Let's see if we have that scratch. What site you using? That is coppercoins.com. Coppercoins.com. Now let's see if there is a die scratch there. Now right now I don't see that, guys. It doesn't mean it's not the same one. It's just a different, it could be just a different die stage of that coin. And it doesn't have, oh, look, see what I mean? See what I mean? You guys see what I see? There's a faint little die scratch right there from the tip of the 6 over towards, but that looks a little bit higher than the other one. I'll admit that. But there is a little scratch right there that just ever so slightly shows up. Now, I think that's a little bit weak for us to use on this coin to identify it. So let's see if there's anything else that we can use. And we'll move this over. Playing with new laptop and nice. Well, enjoy, buddy. New equipment is always fun, right? Ooh, very fuzzy, very soft around the FG. I mean, I don't know if that would be a good marker, really. I don't know if that's what they were going for at Copper Coins, but we shall see. I guess we can try to flip it over. I like the fact that the mint mark positioning is bang on, though. That's pretty cool right there. Booyah. So let's flip it. How soft is the FG? It's not very pretty, but it's there. So this could be like a mid dice. No, but their mid dice stage still had the bottom of that RPM. We got 7 thumbs up and we got 6 people in chat. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. So this is a bit of a toughie, guy. Now I'm pretty confident in saying that this is 105. I think we have too much going for it as far as mint mark positioning. Now, depending on the different die stages, this could be somewhere in between a mid to late die stage. We don't have the full swoop of the bottom of the D, but we have this little nugget right here, this little remnants. And then we have that horizontal line that matches. So for now, I'm gonna give it like an 80% chance. No, you know what? It's like a 98% chance, to be honest. Like I'm pretty sure that's 105 we're looking at, and it's not because I'm just guessing that it's 105. That mint mark is exactly where the other one is. It has a very similar look to this. Here, let's look at it together. 1 second, guys. Booyah. Let's blow this up. 1 second. Booyah. Okay, move it over. 1 second. Oh, there we go. So there's that one. And then, 1 sec. Let's see if we can make this happen. I mean, guys, man, that to me is kind of like on the money. The only thing I noticed on mine, it's got a little bit of a longer top serif. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of, well, I mean, I'm going to give it like an O. Yeah, I think the die stage is what's throwing me off, but I think that's probably 1 mm, 1 mm, what is it, 05? No, right? No, what are you doing? There we go. Yeah, 1 mm 005. I don't have that die scratch, but like I said, this could be like one of those in-betweeners. It's very soft around the FG on this one. And then at the bottom, it doesn't really show us a whole lot. That's all right. I'm going to give it a soft 105, sorry, a 005 attribution. I'm definitely going to have to do a little bit more research. Maybe I can head over to Variety Vista and see what they have for, what do you call that? What they use to identify the variety as far as markers. So yeah, guys, if you guys see anything you like, feel free to ask. No harm, no foul. The worst I can say or you can say is no, so that's fine with me. Nobody's ever obligated to purchase, but it is part of what I want to do on my channel is get the auction thing going. Let's see what we got here. Here's a nice one. I believe this. Ooh, I would have to check this out, guys, but I believe this is RPM. Ooh, possibly 43, I want to say. Let me get a little bit closer. 1 second. I received a nickel in the mail the other day, and it says it's a 2023 DDR unlisted as of blah, 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 doubled on the United from Copper Coins. Nice! Heck yeah! Nothing wrong with that, buddy. Yeah, I heard there's some double die showing up in the nickels. Very cool. There's also a sweet double die for the 22D Lincoln. A really nice double die reverse. So this is a double split serif, guys. Let me know if you can see it or not. We have a top split serif and a bottom split serif. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, I would have to attribute this, or at least try to. I think this rings a bell at 1mm 043. I don't know if we have anybody interested, but I would do a $3 starting bid if anybody's interested for this 1961 Lincoln cent RPM. It is uncirculated. And like I mentioned before, I have a little bit of 90%. If anybody's interested in that, we can I can do $10 face for 205 ship. That includes tracking. I send out invoices via Square, meaning you can pay with Visa, MasterCard, Google Pay, Apple Pay, whatever Square accepts. And I got stuff like this if anybody's interested in varieties. I got lots of RPMs. We have some DDOs. We have lots of goodies. Alrighty, let's move on. Who is next? One second, guys. We're going to figure this out. Trying to look for some goodies that we can look at. We still got 6 people in chat. Thank you very much. Alrighty, where are all the goodies? Where did I put all those? Ooh, that's another one of those. That's always nice. That's another one of those. Beautiful. One second, guys. Just looking for a variety that we can try to attribute. I know I found a few of the double die reverses that we can attempt to match. Beautiful. Here's a nice one that we can try to match up. This is a sweet one right here. Let me back this off a little. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Due to the equipment that I have, it's sometimes a little hard to see this stuff. But we're gonna see if we can make it happen. I'm willing to at least try. There you go. So booyah, you see that bottom of the E? That's really nice. This is a double die reverse on a 64D. You see the bottom of the T there? And the bottom of the N? And the E? Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, that C right there. Yeah, I think the O has a little bit on this one too. Yeah, right at the bottom there. And then you see this beautiful separation down here. A bit of a split serif, I guess, between the two different ends that have been struck. Or, sorry, pushed into one another. Shoot, I knew I'm going to mess that up. This all happens in the process of making the die. So there's nothing being double struck. There's dies that are squeezed into each other. There's a... what would you call it? There's a conical shape one, and there's one that's recessed, and then when they squish together, they transfer the design. That's why I say I'm that ish guy. I apologize if I butchered that. If you guys want a better explanation, talk to people like the Live Q&A or Chuck Daughtry over at Copper Coins on YouTube. Unfortunately, I mean, yeah, exactly. They impression each other. Like there's a whole sequence that making dies follows. You go from like a master die to a master hub, and then from a hub to a working die, and then there's this thing called the reduction lathing or something like that, where the design of the coin is a giant plate, then gets traced onto like a master something, and yeah. Too much for my simple little brain. But if that's something that interests you guys, feel free to reach out to Live Q&A or Chuck Daughtry over at Copper Coins. Oh, this is nice too. Right there, you see that separation. You see that extra little bit of an I. That separation right there. You know what I mean? Extra little bit of the N. Nothing on the of. Sometimes you can see a little something on the of. Sometimes you get a little extra on America, which you might have a little tiny bit of separation right there and on the top of the R. So very mild. So the meat and potatoes of this one is at the bottom. Right there. So let's see what Mr. Copper Coins has. Like I said, guys, if you guys want to see any other RPMs or anything like that, I do have more to show. We can do the auction, or I can do a couple of bins, or we could just hang out. It is never an, oh, what did I do? All right, let's go and start all over. 1964. If you guys are really willing to hang out, I could also open up a roll of 2009s, and we can see if we can find any more goodies, man. I've been on a bit of a hot streak, so you never know what's gonna happen. Or we can do this and just kind of hang out for a bit. Alrighty, who do we got? Let's see. Oh, there we go. We're starting to get into the double dies. And look at that bottom one right there, guys. That kind of looks a little bit sus. Alrighty, so we will bring up this one right here. Alrighty, and look at that, guys. That looks very close, but I don't, the difference between this one and mine, I think, is this separation right here. Mine isn't as drastic. Now I have this right there. I got that. I even have a bit of this, but that right there, not so much. What else do they have for us to look at? All right, so they have really strong in the E and scent. Yeah, I have this and a little bit of that. Now this I don't have. See how strong this is on the America? Like that's noticeable, and I don't believe I have that. So we're gonna take a quick look at mine. Alrighty then, let's go back. So I definitely have some of this. I definitely have that. What I don't have is what, like I was pointing out, the end. I don't have that nice separation. We do have a little bit of that doubling at the bottom of the O and 1. And then when we hop over to the scent, I do have that sweet separation here, but nothing up here, which we did see in the other one. We also have a lot of nice separation right there at the bottom of the N. But when we go to America, nada. Just a little tiny bit at the top of the R. Maybe a little bit right there. But right here, like almost nothing. Like there might be a little bit there, guys. Or even on top of the C, I don't really see it all nice and chunky like the other one. 1 second. Booyah. Just as a refresher. See that? See that nice extra layer? See that nice thick layer there? And then that nice obvious R. So I don't believe it's this one. So I'm going to check this one. So 002 is not it, in my opinion. We will continue the search. Alrighty, who's next? Booyah. Let's go. Andiamo. Bene qua. Okay, let's see. Let's get this into frame a little bit better. Okay, right there-ish. And then we will go down. Impression. Your light looks like it's casting shadows. Yeah, well, that's what you get when you use USB with LEDs, man. It's no bueno. It's not easy to hunt with, that's for sure. Ooh, what about that one there? Yeah, I definitely need better equipment. That's a hundo. Alrighty, what do we got here? Okay, around the United we see some. At the bottom here, you have a little bit of separation, but nothing on the E. And mine shows really strong on the E. So, not it. 006, not an option. We move on. Let's see, what else do we got? I did not see that sweet separation on the UN, but we'll double check just to make sure. 1 second. Let's see what the UN looks like. Maybe I'm missing out on something. I mean, you got separation there, but nothing huge like the one we saw in the picture. Interesting. Alrighty, let's go back to this one here. So very mild, a little blurry looking. 1 second, you cheeky bugger. Alrighty, what do we got here? Yeah, see, so my end doesn't have that nice separation and split serif there. But this one here, I don't know, maybe? Let's check out number 8. Alrighty, so this one shows at the top of the T, E, all of United pretty much. Yeah. Oh, but it also shows you an of. And the one I have does not show anything on the of. So that rules out this one, I believe. So we will go back. OOA. Not it. No it. Alrighty. We shall continue the search. 009, mine has a much stronger doubling at the bottom of that. 10 has it obviously around the O and F, and I do not have any of that. That's some sweet separation and very noticeable, so I do not have that either. We will go to the next. Now this one, on the other hand, you got some mild separation at the bottom of that T. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what my T looks like. Alrighty. Where's my T? Okay, so I do have that little bit of, but see that this one's a little bit wider and not as sharp. And the other problem is that my E in cent has strong doubling at the bottom and a little bit on the center part of the E, which this one, see how nice and tight that is, and you just got that separation line right there. But what we don't have is, look at the bottom of that E. You have nothing there. Just a very mild separation line right there. Super light. So in my personal opinion, I do not believe that is a 1DR013. So we will continue the search. We ran out of options. No. Now we're back to RPMs. Holy cannoli, guys. We could not match it. That's no bueno. So what do we do now? Look at that. Booyah. So what do you guys think? You guys into, I mean, this is obviously going to be a little bit harder than I thought. It always is, right? I mean, for all I know, this could be a new double die reverse. Maybe it's not... It could be that it's not known yet. It's not a known variety, but man, look at that. You got nice separation there. Some good doubling there. Boom, boom. Not too shabby. What would you guys rather do? Continue searching known varieties and seeing if we can match anything? Or would you like me to hop into a roll of 2009s and maybe we can look for some double thumb? What do we got? What are you guys interested in? Would you guys like to see other RPMs and whatnots that I have? Anybody interested in any purchases? Anybody looking for one of those FS listed 807s or 801s? Let me know. You can get what is it, about 8 ounces of stuff, which is what, 8 ounces, 16 ounces I think in a pound. So that's 8 ounces of stuff for $5 tracked. Give me a heads up, we can start looking at stuff. What is this? Oh, we got an RPM there. It's too bad you can't really see it though. Look how brutal that is, guys. I mean, I'm trying here. There's an RPM there. We just gotta get it to show up. Oh man. I think today's gonna be a short stream, guys. Maybe I'm just too tired for this today. I don't know. I seem to be lacking a little bit of patience. It's also a little warm down here. Why is the heat on so much? Yeah, that's a tough one to get to show. How about an 88D? Let's see if that one will show up. Mild. You have a little split serif right there. This is an RPM. You can just ever so slightly make it out right there. It's a double serif at the top. Ooh, for Canadian junk, I got quarters, I got dimes. You let me know, buddy. I have 50%, I got 80%. If you're looking for a price, give me a second. I'll see if I can get that going for you. Let me see if I can make it happen. Oh. Canadian. 1 second. Canadian coin calculator. Sorry, brother. I use, if you guys are ever interested in doing melt on Canadian coinage, I usually Google Canadian coin calculator, and then you put in the price that you would like to calculate your silver at, and it gives you an idea. 1 second. Let me see. Yeah, we can do that, brother. Let me give you a price on the dime. See if you're still interested. Give me a second. Canadian silver dimes. And you're looking for, you said, the 50%ers. So for 50%ers, how many dimes? That's 50 dimes. $5 face. So we'll put in a 50 there. Alrighty. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get a price together over here. Mr. Stackett. Cad Roll Under, what's going on, buddy? Oh, just here, man. Just, you know, we found a bunch of stuff in the last few rolls. I have double die reverses. We have RPMs. We have all kinds of goodies. So give me 1 second. I'm just trying to get my friend Mr. Stackett a price on some silver. Okay, boom, 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 boom. So for a roll of 50% silver dimes, I would be in at $48 if you're interested in that, good sir. Yeah, man, huge. Here, check this out. Here's one of the RPMs that we pulled out the other day. Check this bad boy out. Booyah, baby. That right there is the extra D, the extra mint mark. So this is the RPM right there. And I believe we might have matched it to 1mm005 over at Copper Coins. So not too shabby. And you probably missed out on this, buddy, but check this out. We opened up a roll of 2009 Lincoln Cents. What is it called? The formative year. 1 second. Check that bad boy out. I found about 12, I think, of these. No, 11. Double thumb varieties. This is FS listed 801. Check out that double die reverse. Booyah, baby. And I think this was about 4 or 5 streams ago. We scored a beautiful roll that produced about 11 of them. You tell me, brother, how much would you like to spend, and how many, you know what I mean? And I'll cut you a deal for sure. And I'm even gonna throw in a little extra because you're always good to me, bro. So you let me know what you're looking for, what really gets you excited, and I will do my best. Give me a budget, and if you want, I'll even for RPMs only, or together including the 50%. So an extra 25 bucks for RPMs, or is that 75 on RPMs only? All right. So, okay. So, and don't forget, there's $5. Actually, you know what? Shipping's on me, brother. How about that? So no shipping for you, because you honestly, you've taken care of me more than once. So the least I can do for you is free shipping, brother. All good. Thank you so very much. So we're looking at an extra 25 bucks. That will get you about a good between 6 and 8 RPMs, roughly. And if you wait 1 second, I can show you them if you wish. You let me know if you want to look at them now, or would you like them to be a surprise and you'll get them when you get them? When I send out your pack, what are you thinking? But yeah, this one here, brother, we got 11 of these out of one freaking roll. How cool. Yeah, absolutely. Done deal, my man. Yeah, I'll hook you up. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And if you are disappointed, you say something, my man. Like I said, I'll definitely yeah, right? These are freaking sweet, man. Those are beautiful. And check this out, Stack It. Let me know if you like one of these too, because this one's kind of nice. I like it. It's a little toned up, but I don't know if you guys can see the RPM down there. Here, you know what? Let's get a little bit closer. And thanks again for the support, brother. I really do appreciate it, Mr. Stack It. Very kind of you. This is an RPM that we found in a previous roll. This is 1mm009. Very nice North RPM. Booyah, yeah. If you like that, brother, like I said, I'll send you one of these as well. This could be one of the ones you get. It's nice to, I know you want to be surprised and all that, but it's good to get a feel for what gets you excited, right? Not everybody likes the same RPMs, right? Some people don't mind the smaller splits and separation. They want to see the more drastic stuff. But some of these more minor ones, even I mean, there's nothing minor about this, but still a very nice RPM. I mean, that's sweet right there. Booyah. So that one's coming. What else do we got? Nice. Well, good luck, brother. And if you ever need a hand, you let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Hell yeah. Give me 1 second, because I think I'm going to hook you up with another one. And the reason I want to show you, I know you want the surprises and all that, but I want to make sure that you're happy with what you get as well. So if you don't mind me at least showing you a couple, and then that gives me an idea that, you know, oh, what you're into, what you're not. Here's one. Let's see if it'll show up. Give me a second. We'll see if we can get in there nice and close. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Give me a second. Trying to give Mr. Stackett a good view of the coins that I'm potentially gonna. So this one here is sweet, and you'll notice it a lot better when you have it in person. But you have a split bottom serif with the separation line that comes across right here, and then you have a top split serif and a little notch right there. Like I said, this one is a really nice one as well. Just because due to my equipment, it's not as easy to see as the other ones. But you let me know if that's up your alley. Give me 1 second. I got more, brother. Now, I also have one that looks similar to the 64, but is actually a 63D. And check that out, bud. This is 1mm004. And if you're interested in something like this, I can send something like this your way as well. Just throwing them out there. Let me know what you think. Let me get a pen out there. Booyah. So right there, brother. That's an extra D on top of the primary mint mark. So it's a Northern RPM. See if I can get it to show up a little bit nicer. So this is a RPM 1mm004 over at Copper Coins. And if you guys want to know how I know this stuff, well, I live on his website most of the time, number one. But here we go. Booyah. You guys don't need to take my word for it. You can do your own research and verify things. You should always do your own research, but for the sake of being thorough, we'll do it right here live. So this way I can prove that I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm going to make a liar of myself live. And then they're all going to laugh at you. It's okay. I don't mind, to be honest. Such is life. All right, let's look for 1mm004. Give me a second. All righty. Those are all the double eyelids that we're looking for. All right, we don't want to see no double eyelids. No. That's a double die reverse. All right, there's the RPMs. All right. There you go. Booyah. So 1mm004. That's what we're looking at, guys. That's that North RPM I was telling you about. Now, this one's only slightly different. And like I said, you don't have to get this one. This is one of the stages. It could be, I believe, an earlier die stage. So the more drastic. Oh, heck yeah, man. No worries, man. Beautiful. So we got two that you like, so that's good. Yeah, buddy. No, I'll link it up for sure, brother. Thank you so very much. I'll get that invoice sent out later today. And it'll be my first one in a long time, so It might, I don't know how well it's going to work out, but I'm going to try. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, man. So, what's up, guys? What's new and exciting? What do we got going on? Christopher, how are you, good sir? Nice to see you in chat. What else do we got here? Let's see what else. No, for sure. And then I appreciate it. It's always nice. Ooh, you might like this one too. Stack it. I think, oh man, you're going to get all my good stuff here. What do you think about this one, brother? Alrighty. These are all unks. Some of these have a little bit of toning, but tell me you'll have a hard time seeing that bad boy. Dun, da, da, da. 1 second. One second. Let me get this to show up nicely. 1 second. This is RPM 47 for 1961D. Look at that bad boy. So this one, I believe, is a triple D RPM. And you have a top and bottom split serif, but you also have a little hook right there and a little tail right there. So this one here is a triple D RPM. And I'm sorry that you're not going to be very surprised when you get these, but you know what? I could always add 1 or 2 as a surprise. And then, you know what I mean? You'll get a little bit of a surprise. It's just nice to know that you're happy with what you're getting, brother. And I hope you like triple Ds. Yeah, I hear you, Cad. Have you been posting any videos lately? I haven't really been watching a whole lot of YouTube. I just moved recently, and then, you know, work and life and all that fun stuff. Nice. Well, there you go, man. That one's getting added to the list too. Booyah. Very good. Happy, happy, happy. Alrighty. What else can we send Mr. Stackit? Ooh, 1 second, Mr. Stackit. Give me 1 sec. Nope. I was going to say I would send you this nice 56D RPM. But the issue is that it's one of those like mild split upper and lower serifs. And I don't want you to miss anything. I want you to be able to just look at it and know that you're looking at an RPM. This is RPM 21 for 63D. Let's have a look. Sorry, guys. We're putting a little package together for Mr. Stackit. He asked me to pick a bunch of RPMs within a budget, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to try to send him some nice stuff that he can be proud to own. And hopefully gets excited to see them when he sees them live, right? Oh, look at that one. Booyah. Now, would that be too mild for you, Mr. Stackit? This is a, like I call it a trap door. It's a little notch with a lip at the top. This is a second serif right here. And I have these attributed, so if you ever want to go online to Copper Coins and check them out, you can look for this number right here and it'll match. Actually, let's do it right now. Let's make a liar out of Coin Junkie because he mislabeled something. Let's do it. Why not? Jeez. Booyah. So we're looking for 21. 1 second. Alrighty. Bum, 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 bum. Nope, nope, nope. And booyah, there it is. 21. Look at that, guys. There's that little trap door I was telling you about right there. So that is 1mm21. Like I said, that's the RPM there. Much nicer picture, easier to see. But that's your RPM right there. That's the extra part of the mint mark. Beautiful. So there you go, brother. There's another one. And just to spice it up, so we're up to about 5 already. We're going to get you a few more, brother. Give me 1 second. I would like to give to you also what I believe to be a new RPM. I don't believe that this RPM exists anywhere on any of the websites. So we're going to send you one of those as well. Give me 1 second. What's up, Kraken? How are you, good sir? We're just putting some goodies together for Mr. Stackit. And we're going to see if I can find him one of those sweet new RPMs that I have for 63D. Give me 1 second. One second. Yeah, the Kraken has shown up. Release the Kraken! Mr. Jack, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we're just putting some goodies together for Mr. Stackit. He was kind enough to make a purchase. He got a little bit of silver and a couple RPMs. And we'll get that mailed out as soon as you would like. You let me know. And this will be out as soon as I can. Like I said, guys, if anybody's looking for some 90%, I can do 205 shipped. Melt on 90%, I believe, for a tube is just under 180. It's about 180. I'm asking 205 shipped. That includes shipping. I also lose 3% using Square. And I think that's just above melt, so we're not asking, you know, crazy prices above and beyond. I believe I'm being very reasonable. If you think otherwise, that's cool. You know what I mean? Nobody's obligated to purchase anything. Alrighty. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking for another goodie to add to Mr. Stackit. Mr. Stackit's pile over here. I want to give him one of those new RPMs for 63D. I thought I knew where they were. Give me 1 second. All right, is it this one? We'll get there one day. I also have, what are you guys paying for buffaloes? I have a buffalo here, round. Would a bin 30 be out of the question on a buff? 1 ounce silver? Uh-oh, what are you scared of now? What happened? Somebody call you again? Ooh, let's see if this one shows up. 710, what's going on, buddy? So I have two 1963D RPMs that I don't believe exist on any of the websites. And this is the second one. You guys have seen the other before, but this is the second one. Let me see if I can get it to show up. Booyah, look at that, buddy. Tell me you can see that. Give me 1 second. Booyah, look at that right there. So you have a top split serif, and you got a little baby split at the bottom. And like I said, I have not been able to see this one on any of the websites. So you let me know if that's up your alley, brother. Like I said, I think this is a new RPM. And if it exists, look at that. Look at that, man. That's just pretty right there. See, right there, you can see that split upper serif and the split at the bottom. So that's pretty cool. Yeah? Awesome. Very cool, brother. I think you're going to be really happy with everything you get. And if you ever are not, feel free to shoot me an email and we'll talk. But that's about 6 right there, and I'll see what I can do. I'll surprise you with an extra few goodies, and we'll call it a deal. Thank you so very much, good sir. Let me write that down before I forget. So what are you guys thinking? Is that out of the question or what? Bin 30 on a 1 ounce buff. I think I saw silver just above 24 an ounce right now. And if you guys want to see something else, feel free to ask. I mean, geez, yeah. I'll see what I can do for you guys. Oh, do you guys want to see something cool? Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot this. So I went to the bank the other day, and I tend to get, whenever I pull out cash, I always get like smaller denomination bills or just bills in general, right? And give me 1 second, guys. I found this one really cool bill that only had 2 different numbers on it. Give me 1 second, guys. Wow, yeah, I can't believe I forgot. Here, stare at this for half a second while I go get it. I want to know what you guys think, because I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. So give me like half a second and I'll be right back. I'm coming. Give me a second, guys. My little one, my beautiful daughter, wanted to come down and hang out with us. So my daughter will be joining us. So let's be nice in the chat. Give me 1 second, babe. So be careful what you say, because everybody's listening. So guys, I was at the bank the other day, and I asked for 20s this time. Sometimes I do 10s, sometimes I do 5s. And check out this code. I believe it's the same forwards as it is backwards. So no matter how you read it, it's 3826 forwards, and it's also 3826 backwards. So I thought that was pretty cool. But the one that got me really excited, check this out. Only 2 digits. And it does the forwards backwards thing. Look at that. How cool. Now, condition's a little ish. But look at that. BIM 330033. The only thing cooler would have been if they were all the same number. Hey, what do you think about that, eh? I thought that was pretty awesome. Like, I don't know how cool that really is, because I don't normally do currency. Oh, here's one. I don't know how many of you guys remember any of these. These are old Canadian bills, when money used to look like money. But what'd you think of that? 330033. Right? I thought that was pretty awesome. I don't know. Like, look at that, man. 330033. So the same forward and backwards. There's only 2 different numbers. Not too shabby, right? Yeah, I think so, right? It's got to be a little something. I know condition is not really all that great, but I mean, that code is a pretty cool code to have, no? Don't they call that, what, binary or something like that? Because it only has the 2 notes or the 2 numbers. Do you guys want to see any more currency? I don't know where it is right now. Shoot, I should have thought about that before I opened up my big fat mouth. You can say hi, babe, if you want. Say hi, everybody. Oh boy, I think she's nervous. I think she's nervous.
I'm doing math.
You're doing math? Well, look at you, you smarty pants. Nice. Now, does it make a difference as it's also the same forward and backwards? So is it like would it be a binary radar, or is that you can't just squish them together? Like all the different terms and whatnot. What do we got here? 1 second, guys. Ooh, here's another one. This one I found a while back. Check that out. Look at that. It's not the same forward and backwards, but you only got the 2 numbers. You got 8s and 6s. Now, I don't know if this is a thing, but if you flip it upside down, it's still numbers, right? Like it's still 8s and 9s now. Does that mean anything? No? I mean, maybe I just made that up, but I thought it was kind of cool that you can flip it upside down and it's still like a legible or readable number. So I thought that was kind of cool, so I kept that sucker. What else do we have? Yeah, me too, JC. I'm not 100% sure. I hear the terms here and there, but I've never looked into it to actually know for sure. This one's kind of cool. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with these. They're called shin plasters. They're the lowest form of, or the lowest denomination in those times, in the 1900 right there. So this is a 25-cent bill. I thought that's kind of cool. And thank you for the thumbs up, guys. You guys rock. What else do we got? All right, let's look for more goodies to show off. Oh, man. Sorry, guys, just looking for some goods to kind of put up in front of the screen. Come to Tasmania, come to Tasmania. I also have, 1 second. We're gonna look up some more goodies here. Oh yeah. I also have some silver proof quarters. I don't know if that's anything anybody would be interested in. If anybody's interested, I would do like, I think I was asking 20, but I mean, nobody was interested. So I would do what, bin 16 if anybody's interested in a silver proof quarter. Keep in mind, I send out invoices via Square. Mr. Argent, what's going on, buddy? How are you? I also have a bunch of these uncirculated black rim toonies. If anybody's still looking for one, I sell these at $4 a pop. That's US, guys. For anybody in chat, we're talking in US dollars. Dollar. Give me 1 sec. What else do we got? What else can we tease you guys with? Alrighty. One second, looking for some more goodies to bring up for you guys. Ooh, look Looky, looky. Looky, looky. Can you? I wonder if you can see it from there.
I can.
Look at that beauty right there.
That's a good one.
95 red. MS67 double die, guys. This is the big one with a nice separation on Liberty and all over. This is one of my beauties. This one I really love. I also have a few high-grade Lincoln cents. We have this 46 Wheatie right here, MS66. Gorgeous. Beautiful, stunning coin. Don't be scared, guys. If anybody's interested in anything, let me know what you're thinking, and I'll see if I can work with you. If not, we'll just agree to disagree, and we'll move on. Ooh, I know which one John wants. I know what John wants.
Is that the extra thumb one?
The extra thumb one is on the screen, sweetie.
Oh, yeah.
I think I know what John wants. I think John is looking for a 1913 like this sweetheart right here. I think that's what Johnny's looking for. And if you guys don't know Mr. John Argent, maybe you should know him. He does the auction thing. I believe he also has a gaming channel. He might do it all on the same channel. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really into gaming, but if you are, well, check him out. He also does the auction thing. So if you're interested in purchasing any sort of numismatics or gold and silver, I think he has a little bit of both. Check out Mr. John Argent. Sorry, guys, just looking for some more silver that I can kind of show you guys and see if anybody's interested. We got 3 people in chat. We got 12 thumbs up. Thank you so much, everybody. Am I boring you guys? Is this too much? Am I pushing the auction thing too much? Feel free to let me know so, and I will give it a break. If anybody has anything in mind that they would like to see, feel free to ask. Oh, bless you. Bless you, baby girl. And say thank you to Mr. Stacky because he just bought a couple things off of us. Some silver and some RPMs.
Thank you.
She was a little shy. All right. So if we don't have any interest in purchasing, let's look at that sweet 95 double die. And then we'll call it a night, guys. We're going to put this sweet, sweet double die. Just a little something for all of us to enjoy. 1 second. Where's the adjustment on this?
I can. Oh, yeah, I see that.
Oh, the glare. Yeah. You can kind of make it out there. You see that, all that extra awesomeness. That's a good one right there. Oh yeah, also up in the God and God we. Look at that separation, guys. Poor. I'll try to dim the light a little. 1 second. We'll see if we can get that to focus a little bit better. Don't touch, sweetheart. You're not supposed to be touching anything. My daughter's trying to sabotage me. Look at that G. You can see that double split serif right there. That extra hook on top of the G. Not too shabby, eh? Just don't touch, sweetheart. All right, guys. It looks like chat slowed down. It doesn't seem like we have any interest in much. And I'm thinking I'm running out of steam of what I can say or how I can entertain you guys. Yeah, I just want to come by, say hi, throw a couple things out there. We did a little bit of the attribution thing at the beginning of the show. We try to look up a few coins. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'll let you be for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's always a pleasure to be around you guys. Keep an eye out for me. We'll definitely do a roll of something this weekend. I'm thinking we'll probably hit up another 2009 roll either tomorrow or Sunday or maybe both days. Like I said before, I also have a bunch of these 88Ds, and we'll probably end up breaking into a couple of these and seeing if we can find that 89 reverse or a couple of the RPMs available. You never know. Oh, I don't know if anybody out there is interested in 1909 uncirculated. It's brown, but it is uncirculated. What was I asking for that bad boy? I think I would do a bin. I think it's at about 36 bucks. If anybody's interested, let me know. I can go and search it out and see if I can present it to you guys if we have any genuine interest. Oh, it's so hard to see. Oh, that did not help at all. That made it so much worse. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, that kind of helped. Okay, 1 second. Now we're gonna focus. Why? Because I am cheap and I don't have nice equipment. If I had nicer stuff, like a ish.
I can see it a little bit.
Just a little bit. Kinda, sorta, maybe.
I-B-E-R-T-Y.
You can kinda make it out there. Well, guys, I guess that's it for tonight. Thank you so very much to everybody that showed up today. Thank you very much to Mr. Stackett for the purchase. I really hope you enjoy everything that you got from me today. Like I said, guys, I'll be around tomorrow and the day after. Feel free to drop by. What we do here is we do the coin roll hunting thing. I like to search OBW rolls, and I like to throw a thing or two out there for auction or buy or bins. If anybody ever chooses to purchase from me, I am based out of Canada. I send everything with tracking. 99% of my customers are in the US. I've sent out 60 plus packages and very little issues, if any. The only problems I've ever had were packages that did not come with tracking, but everything with tracking has always made it. So purchase and bid with confidence. And yeah, if you're ever interested, I send out invoices via Square, and you can pay with Visa, MasterCard, Google Pay, Apple Pay, and any sort of payment methods that Square Services uses or accepts. I'll see if I can get you a list from their website. And I think that's really it, guys. Thank you so very much for joining me today. And until next time, happy hunting. All the best. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'm sure I'll see all of you in all the awesome channels that exist. Keep an eye out for the Durbins, Joe Durbin and his auctions. We have Silver Keys, who does the midweek and the early bird on the weekends. As far as the flea market, you also got Big T, Mama T. We got Ringmaster Ray. Who else do we have? Who am I missing? We got Shibby Rob. A lot of good channels out there, guys. Check them out if you're interested in varieties, errors, and anything numismatics, even precious metals. Everybody has a little bit of silver and gold that they're pushing, so if that's your thing. If not, come out, hang out, and just support the channels by chit-chatting and having a positive, conversation with those around. Appreciate you, and have yourself a good weekend. Do you want to say bye, babe?
Bye.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.